Happy Sunday night. I don't have a lot to say, but I wanted to come on here and say that I hope you guys had a good Sunday. I hope you took a little bit of time for yourself. That's an important thing to do, if not every day, as often as you can. And when I say a little bit of time for yourself, something you enjoy, something that gives you a little bit of peace of mind and kind of quiets down any of the noise that might be going on throughout the day or left over from earlier in the week, whatever that may be. One thing that I do to kind of quiet stuff down when I feel like my thoughts are getting away from me or I'm starting to spiral into anxiety is to take a couple deep breaths, I close my eyes, I try and center myself. But when I take those breaths, I think of it as God in, me out. And then I repeat that. As I do that, slowly, I realize that the other thoughts, that are the things that I know aren't mine and I know aren't within my control, those things start to fall away. And if it takes more than a couple breaths, just repeat and center yourself in what you know your next action needs to be. Because your next action is the only part that's really relevant to you. If you start to concern yourself with what somebody else should be doing or how they should be reacting, you're going to find yourself back in the same situation. The best thing you can do for yourself is to pause, take a couple deep breaths. It's like a mini meditation. God in, me out. And do that as many times as you need to relieve the stress, relieve the frustration, relieve the anxiety, and just center yourself back into what your next action needs to be. What is calling for your immediate attention, and what's calling for your energy in a fashion that you know you should direct your energy towards. Because if you pause and give yourself that break, the things that don't need your attention will be very obvious to you. Then move forward accordingly. Take that little bit of peace, that re-centered time and self, and move forward. Do it as many times a day as you have to. The more often you start to do that, the more you'll find yourself not getting past some point of no return, the more that you'll find that you're already kind of at peace with knowing you can't do anything about what somebody else is supposed to be doing. It's only within your control what you do, how you react to it, and the rest is up to somebody else. If your day starts to get away from you, take a couple deep breaths. God in, me out. And then keep going. Have a good night. Talk to y'all tomorrow.